Doing a front diff and transmission service on a 22 Defender HD10. I'll show you what all you need, but there's no rear diff in these. The transmission and rear diff is all one integrated unit, so I'll show that after, but I'm going to start with the front. The oil you'll need one 75/90 like this, and then two 75/140. These are for the rear diff and transmission. So to start off, pull your top drain plug. It's right there. This is in from the passenger side, and that'll be an 8mm, and then on the bottom there's a 5mm. I'll show that. So if you look underneath on the driver's side hole here, there's a 5mm drain bolt. You'll pull that, let the oil drain, and then put it back in and top up from the top, and I'll show that. Got the bottom drain out, gonna let that drain. If you're wondering torque specs, the bottom is 4 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds, and the top is 22 inch-pounds. Again, not foot-pounds. If you tighten them to foot-pounds, you will break them. Before I get to filling the front, I'm gonna go drain the back. Now, at the back, your drain bolt is here, right at the back of the machine. Not to be mistaken with toward the middle of the machine, that double drilled hole right there. That's your engine oil up there. This is your diff drain. They're both a 17, so don't mix those two up. And there is a copper washer that comes on here. If you ever buy a engine oil kit, service kit, it'll come with that. And there's gonna be shavings on there, so make sure you clean those off. Shavings are normal in a transmission / rear diff. What you gotta watch for is big chunks. If there's big chunks, then you got a problem. But shavings like this are normal. Nothing wrong with that at all. You should be able to get a pick around with a piece of cloth and clean that out pretty good. It's about as good as I can get it. So I'm gonna throw a new copper washer on and throw her back on the machine. The rear transmission drain plug is going to be 146 inch-pounds. Again, that's inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. Don't over-torque it. It's from where it hit the belly pan. So I'm just going to leave it dripping for a while while I top up liquids, and then I'll pull the pan out. So I got the 75/90. Little trick is if you get a piece of fuel line or whatever, ideally you have the big size for everything, but I just had a little chunk of the big size, so I put a smaller size in there. That way you don't have to spill a bunch trying to get the bottle in there to fill it up. So I'll fill that up and then I'll put the plug in. So I had it starting to drip out. It's kind of hard to see there, but maybe you can see where it's wet. So I threw the plug back in. I'm gonna torque it down to 22 inch-pounds, and then I'll move to the rear. Now that it's all tight, I'm gonna go spray everything with brake clean. Just give it a good clean up, and then the front will be good. And then go to the rear, put the fluid in there, and then I'll do the same in the rear, but I'll show filling the rear. Also, just a quick something to add. This should last 2 fluid changes. It takes 400 mil. There's 950 mil in here, so it takes a little more than 400, but I have 4, just about 500. So next time I do it, I'll have enough to do a full change. I won't have to buy another one of these, but you will need another one for the back. Should be able to just buy one bottle, and then there'll be a half bottle left over. Mine took a little over 1.5 liters, but I put the fill plug back in. I checked it, it's right at the top line. It probably took over 1.5 because I spilled probably 100 mil trying to get it in there. Ideally you'd have a long small funnel, but I didn't have one, so I just held my finger over it and tried to get it in that way. yeah, now I'm going to take it for a little ride and then come back and check the fluid levels Before I take it for a ride, I'm gonna clean up those oil spills. After servicing the front diff, it's a good idea to switch both the four-wheel drive and the diff lock on, put it in low, and then I just go on the side of the ditch and just make sure your four-wheel drive is getting good work, and that way the oil kind of gets all the places it needs to go, and then you can go back and check it. I just got back from going for a little ride. I checked the front, still good. Checked the transmission, still good. So now I'm good. I'm gonna probably, I have to order some grease nipples, but what you should do when you're doing your diffs is grease. There's on each A-arm pivot, there's one on the drive shaft, and then same thing on the rear, sway bar on the rear. I might do a video on that too when I replace them, but yeah, for now that'll be good. And if you're interested in all the grease points, I'll make a video on that.